to Rivaled Sports Talk, episode 10. We are here. I am Jake. I got my co-host, Bo. Say what's up, Bo. How you doing today?
Howdy. What's up, bro?
So we're going to dive into some stuff, but first we want to take a quick word and support our sponsor. So, Bo, go ahead.
For the sponsor this week, I'm actually going to do something really cool. So that'll be done later. I'm going to go to the website and screen record and do kind of a little tutorial, where to find it and all that cool stuff. So it's going to be a lot more entertaining. So we'll skip that for now and we'll get right into it.
Bam. Okay. Today is Thursday, October 8th. We have Thursday night football, the battle of the Super Bowl that was a couple years ago. We had Brady versus Nick Foles. And some new teams. We got Tampa Bay at Chicago. Game picks. Any takeaways, anything that sticks out to you right off the bat?
Nick Foles, he did not do as well as I wanted him to do last week. Bears don't have Tariq Cohen. I got the Bucks, even without O.J. Howard. Buccaneers, I honestly don't think it'll be too close. I think it'll be 31-17, Buccaneers. But I'm just thankful that we finally get a watchable Thursday night game, and it just so happens to be on Fox and not NFL Network, where a lot of the fans can't tune in. So yeah, who do you got?
I think the Bears are really hurt right now with out some valuable assets they have. Like you said, Tariq Cohen is out, and Nick Foles is just not the same playoff Nick Foles that we've seen.
Right.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see Mitchell Trubisky back in there after this week. If only if Foles doesn't have a good game. I see him going back to taking those first starter reps. But I think I'm going to go on a little less score. I think I'm going to go about, let's say 27-17.
27-17 Buccaneers?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Brady can get back to that 30 spot that he's put up in his career before.
Bold of you to assume that the Buccaneers kicker can make 2 field goals. They've had problems at kicker for 10 years.
It's very bold of me right now, but I think I'll stick with it. 27-17. I think we'll do that. I think we discussed it. We'll discuss the rest of the week tomorrow.
Yep.
All right.
With Fresh Face Friday, we'll get our game picks in with the guest.
Let's do it. So that's a whole lot that we can not talk about for Thursday Night Football. But, yes, it is on Fox tonight. Shout out that.
Finally.
So let's hop right into MLB playoffs. We had some crazy games yesterday.
We did.
First, I want to talk about the tempers that flared between the Padres and the Dodgers. Manny Machado struck out. He wasn't very happy with Brewster Gratterall.
That's a name.
That is a name. I wouldn't be too happy if I struck out either and the pitcher blew a kiss to me. Just saying.
Right.
I don't roll that way. But, tempers flared. Everyone was just kind of bashing the Padres or whatever. I'm not a huge fan of that. I think that's very immature and childish.
Right.
But what is your take on that?
So Bellinger made an awesome play. He went to the wall, saved the game. It was a go-ahead home run. And it was funny because he put his number one finger up in the air as he was coming down. He knew he had it all the way. So then Gratterall sees this and he throws his glove and his hat in the towards the Dodgers dugout. And then Machado is like, "Don't do that! F you! F you!" Machado just being his cute little self that really is a really sore loser. And then Muncy was yelling at him too. And it's funny because people forget that Machado was actually on the Dodgers in 2017 or 2018. And so he knows a lot of these guys. But yeah, no, my take on it, it's baseball. Timbers are going to flare. It's playoffs are at, all-time intensity. Gratterall, he's looking really good for the Dodgers. Tatis looking really good. And then Bellinger has always looked good. So
I think Bellinger actually robbed Tatis.
Sorry.
Machado.
Right, it was Tatis. Yeah, that's what I meant.
But, yeah, it was a go-ahead home run. And the one thing that I'm mad about with the Padres is that they had the bases loaded in the ninth inning. And they didn't do anything.
Right.
It was 6-5 Dodgers against Joe Kelly, a wild Joe Kelly who has no control over his pitches, and they didn't do anything. So you got to think, like, you had times to win that game more than just the ninth inning there. You had that go-ahead home run. Yes, Bellinger made an awesome play. Props to him. But Padres just got to get a small ball baseball going again and get on base and get them in, get them over.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it is. So that game put the Dodgers at 2-0 against the Padres. Final score of 6-5. I don't know if you watched any of the Rays and Yankees game yesterday. But that was a pretty solid game. Very solid. Charlie Morton had his stuff working. He was very good. Masahiro Tanaka did not.
Yeah.
Rays went up 2-1 in the series. Very happy about that. How do you see the rest of the series playing out? Do you think they go 5, or do you think the Rays?
Yeah, win? I think I got the Yankees winning in 5. Their lineup is just so stacked. Garrett Cole, I mean, he's a beast. I wonder who's pitching today. Let's see. Jordan Montgomery. So I mean, he has experience. So I mean, it'll be a good game. But I got the Yankees winning this one, and then the Yankees winning eventually in 5. What about you?
I'm gonna go Rays, man.
Ooh, tonight? Think they win it tonight?
If they have the same offense they did yesterday, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Ji-Man Choi,
great. Ji-Man Choi was good. Randy Arozarena is probably the hottest player in baseball right now. Randy Arozarena.
Randy Javuba?
Yeah, that one.
I know him. Dang, he went 3 for 4. Wow.
Yeah, he is probably the hottest player in baseball right now.
Look at his OPS in the playoffs. 2,109. How have I not heard of this dude? Like, is he new? Like,
theoretically, he's a rookie this year. He got traded from the Cardinals last year, the year before that.
Who did they trade for? Who was involved in that deal?
I don't remember because I don't.
Well, I'm gonna find out
about him. I believe
if my stupid phone will load, and I'm gonna find out.
But no, I got the Rays in 4. I think Arozarena is going to be player of the series. He's just been solid. We'll see how it goes. I think
he was traded for Jose Martinez. Oh no, he was involved in the trade. He was so it was Jose Martinez, Randy Arozarena Bajaba, for Matthew Liberatore,
Matthew Liberatore.
Right, he's a solid pitcher. And Edgardo Rodriguez in future considerations. Interesting.
That was a solid trade for the Rays.
Right.
Great pickup. Especially now that the Cardinals aren't in the playoffs, you know.
Right. Dang, this dude, he's been balling ever since he's been in the league. What in the world?
Braves are up 2-0 against the Marlins, and I think you said that the Marlins have always won when they're in the postseason.
Yeah, but hey.
Is this finally the year that they lose?
Hey, man, all good things come to an end. So it was a good ride for Marlins fans. The Marlins, they don't even belong in the playoffs anyway. If it was a real 60-game season, they wouldn't even be near the playoffs.
Right.
Or a real 162-game season. I mean, they'd probably I guess they'd start off hot. And then when they're young guys kind of tire out a little bit, they'd probably finish like 77 and 85 or something like that. But baseball's weird this year. You say what?
All sports are weird this year.
Yeah.
All sports. So, speaking of the Braves, do you think they clinch?
Oh, yeah, tonight. Yeah, tonight. Or today. Yeah, they play at 2 Eastern today. They should have no problem today.
I definitely agree with that. Athletics finally got a win over the Astros.
Please. I'm just praying to the baseball gods. I can honestly, dude, if the Astros win it next year, I won't care. I won't care if they win it next year. I just don't want them to win it this year because this year they all should have been suspended.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, if they win it this year, I know I've said this a million times. I will lose sleep. I will not eat. I will go on a hunger strike, Rob Manfred. No, I'm kidding. That's a little harsh. But still, I would.
That's a huge disclaimer. We'll put that in there. We'll put that in.
Oopsies. But yeah, no. What about you? You think the A's are going to come back in 5? I think they will. I hope they
all of me is hoping yes. 100% of me is hoping yes. What?
Greinke's pitching today.
Oh,
But he's been hurt. He's been hurt, right?
He's been hurt. That's why he hasn't pitched.
Right.
No, I'm with you. The Athletics, they need to step up more with their bats. They had, what was it? Yesterday they had 4. It might have been yesterday or the day before. They only scored 4 runs or whatever, and it was all from solo home runs. So like they have to get men on base to win.
Right.
Like that's why you have the power hitters, Chris Davis, Matt Olson, Chad Pender with a nice little 3-run shot.
Yeah, that was clutch. They needed that.
Very nice. But the biggest part of me is Athletics in 5. Please, for the love of God, Athletics in 5.
Please. Frankie Montas is pitching for Oakland.
Okay, they lost. Never mind.
No, he was good until they made him stop taking the steroids.
That's what I'm saying. I would like to see Sean Manaea have another chance at that game. Sean Manaea just got rocked, but that's not Sean Manaea's stuff, Like he's got to be on point with that.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes. Man, I'm not sure. Okay, so I don't think I asked you this. Going back to the Dodgers and Padres real quick. Do you have Dodgers sweeping that series? Do you think Padres will get a win?
Yeah, I think Dodgers will probably win the series. If not today, then they'll win it tomorrow. And then they'll play the Braves, and I think the Braves could take them in 6 or 7.
Yeah. Okay.
Because the Braves, the past few seasons, they've been knocked out by the Dodgers. So they've seen them.
So
they know. Right.
And then
what about
the championship series is 7 games, correct?
Yep. Thank God.
I'll be very happy with a 7-game series compared to a 3 and a 5.
Yeah.
The Padres are, towards the end, they were lacking a little bit. And I feel like they need to get back to a hot streak of baseball where they were just on every pitch. Tatis was just throwing. He was getting everybody out, making great plays, hitting the ball, hitting the cover off of it. I would like to see the Padres at least win 2 games against the Dodgers. Like they played them all year. They know what their stuff is. So I would like to see the Padres at least get a 2 wins in this format right now.
Right.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We can be hopeful, right?
Exactly. It's all we can do.
We can be very hopeful. NBA Finals.
Yeah.
Oh. So theoretically tomorrow, they play tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. Heat at Lakers, bubble.
Yeah.
This and that. How do you see the Lakers doing tomorrow? Do you think they close out?
Oh, yeah. I think the Lakers are going to win it like 107-95 or something like that. Braun will get his 4th ring. I don't know. Is there an asterisk next to this one?
I hope to God there is.
I just don't know because, they played like the whole season. And they they played like the playoffs, how they're supposed to be played, except for that stupid like play-in game, whenever that was.
Yeah, I like that play-in game. Don't hate on that.
Really?
Like that.
You like that? Why?
Because if you have teams with the same record close to the same record at the end of the year, play it.
You say what?
Well, you guys are theoretically the same team.
Yeah.
At the end of the year, theoretically, you guys are the same team. Play it. See how it goes.
I guess.
I did like that. It's basically kind of like a baseball wild card game. You guys are right there at the same time, the cusp of it.
Still though, but it's for like the 8 seed. He's gonna lose in the first round anyway. Like who cares?
It's just an extra game, more money for him.
That's true.
So,
it's a business.
Oh yeah. So Lakers close out 107-95.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go a little higher than you actually. I think it'll be probably about like 117, 100, I think they both
Okay.
hit 100. But yeah, I think they win 4-1. LeBron gets his ring finally. Props to Kobe. Rest in peace.
Right.
But yeah, the Lakers do it for Kobe.
Right.
17. Who I know we said this a few episodes ago, but who do you think is going to be MVP of the season or the series?
The finals. I got Anthony Davis. He's having a really solid series. He's shown up every game. Honestly, it could be anyone but Kyle Kuzma. Contavious Caldwell Pope has shown up too. Have you seen that petition online? I think you might have sent it to me. Where it's like if the Lakers win, don't give Kuzma a ring.
Yeah, why is that, man? I didn't read into that.
Oh, he's just having a rough time. He's actually played okay though, but I think people are just giving him crap because of his weird pass that he tried to do. Yeah, where he's just jumping in the air, throwing it behind his back, right at the fans on like the screen.
That was weird. That was very weird. I think I'm gonna give LeBron his MVP. I think he's just playing LeBron basketball right now.
Yep.
But I would not be mad either way if AD gets it. He is a solid player. He's having some really great numbers, putting them up, and he's just been the Anthony Davis that they need.
Right.
That was the piece that they were missing, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So we'll see how that one goes. Yeah, so I was very, very off on my earlier pick with Kyle Kuzma winning MVP.
Oh, yeah.
Showing the world.
Yeah,
so,
that's funny.
No, yeah, it was a terrible pick, I'll be honest. I was hoping he would have a better year or a better season.
Yeah, better playoff series.
Yeah, that.
Right.
That did not work whatsoever.
Yeah.
Tyler Harrell's actually having a better game than he is.
Yeah, right.
Although Tyler Harrell flops.
He does.
Flop play against. That was terrible.
I saw that.
That was ugly, man.
Hey, man. You got to do what you got to do. Nah.
I mean, your girl's there. You got to do something.
Right. Just trying to impress.
Do you have any other topics?
I do. College football this weekend.
Oh, yes.
Big games. There's a lot of top 25 games.
Okay.
So, basically, my game of the week, Tennessee against Georgia. Georgia looked really good. Stetson Bennett, I think he's going to be the starter going forward for the rest of the year. They're playing Tennessee, who they have some really good – I mean, Tennessee has always had good pieces. They just haven't really known how to use them, like Kamara. And they've never really had that good of an offensive line. So that's really improved this year for the Volunteers. What about you, Tennessee or Georgia?
I'm gonna take the upset. I got Tennessee beating Georgia.
Okay.
I feel Tennessee is a very underrated powerhouse team right now. They're playing with a lot of fight, a lot of grit, and I feel like they can match up against anybody. Maybe not Alabama, but I feel like they can match up against anybody right now and take a win. They are very solid when it comes to the running game. Anything that I think I watched it last week or the week before that. Their play action is really solid right now. It's just on point. On point.
They got it.
Defenses are really hard with trying to figure out what they're going to do with that. Even like option plays, like run options, whatever. Those are really good. But yeah, in the end, I think I'm going to take Tennessee.
A game that I might actually attend this weekend is Clemson and Georgia Tech. Atlanta's about half an hour away from Atlanta, and it'd be nice to see Trevor Lawrence and the gang. I mean, they're probably gonna wipe the floor with Georgia Tech. Do you think Georgia Tech can pull off an upset?
Hell no.
Why?
No. Have you seen Georgia Tech play?
Yeah.
Have you seen Clemson play?
Yeah. They did beat Georgia Tech did beat like Cumberland College, like 222-0, like 100 years ago.
Yeah, that was a Cumberland College.
Right.
Other than that stat, have you ever heard of that college?
That's where Calvin Johnson. That's where Calvin Johnson went.
They disbanded after that game. I guarantee
it. Yeah, true.
No, but I'm gonna take Clemson in that one, 37-21. I think Trevor Lawrence is gonna throw 3 touchdowns. I think he'll have an interception.
Okay. Do you think he'll play the second half? Do you think it'll be already done before the?
Yes, I think he does play the second half. Only because he won. If I were Trevor Lawrence, I would get some stat pads.
Yeah.
College football stats. That's what I would do.
Right, get that Heisman.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going.
Think he plays second half?
You say what?
Do you think he plays second half?
I'll probably play like the third quarter, then fourth quarter to let some other guy come in, because they'll probably be up at like 45-7 or something. I'm not going to this game though. It's like $100 for one ticket.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeet. Let's see, what are the other games going on this weekend? Oops, not that. There's a Cincinnati and Tulsa battle in the American Athletic Conference, the college of Travis Kelce. Probably Cincinnati.
It's a Cincinnati versus
Tulsa.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Cincinnati in that one. I haven't seen a whole lot of Tulsa.
No one has.
But, yeah.
Texas and Oklahoma. The mess we call the Big 12.
Texas. I am very sorry, Jake Lucas. If you watch this, I'm very sorry. I'm gonna take Texas right now. Oklahoma has not shown me that they are a powerhouse team right now.
If Oklahoma wins it, dude, like there's no way a Big 12 team is getting in the college football playoff, because then both teams will already have 2 losses. The 2 like top teams. So, but yeah, it's hard to think of what Oklahoma is right now. Spencer Rattler, he's good. He's just a little inexperienced. Needs more help, especially on defense. Charleston Rambo, talked about him a couple weeks ago. He's a stud. And then Texas. Sam Ellinger, he's a senior, so he's got that experience, knowing the program, knowing what Texas football is all about. So yeah, I got Texas as well. Here's another fun one.
What's the score prediction you got?
Ooh, I'll take Texas like 45 to like 38, or like 45 to 40. Oh yeah, every Big 12 game is.
Okay. That's not what you got.
Florida and Texas A&M. I'm actually going to go with the upset here. Kellen Mond. I don't know if you've ever watched him play. I see a lot of Kyler Murray in him. He's a bit on the shorter side, but he's quick. He can throw. He'll be like a 3rd-round pick in the draft this year. But don't be surprised if becomes kind of like a Dak Prescott, kind of like 3rd, 4th-round pick, kind of went under the radar. But I got them. Jimbo Fisher, really good coach. Florida, they're really solid too. Dan Mullen, coaching there. But yeah, no, I got Texas A&M in an upset, probably like 24-20, something like that. What do you got?
So I'll be honest with you. I watched Texas A&M play last week.
Oh, they got killed by Bama. But it's Bama.
Oh my God.
It's Bama.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still conference.
Right.
I'm gonna take Florida in this one. Florida is just looking like the hotter team in this. I think they'll keep that momentum going. I feel like they will wipe the floor with Texas A&M. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go close to your score. I think I'm gonna go 27-20.
Okay, with Florida.
With Florida, yeah.
Got you. All right, another top 25 game: Virginia Tech and North Carolina.
Okay. Oh, this is gonna be easy. Virginia Tech. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm gonna take Virginia Tech in this one.
I got you. Yeah, I got to go with North Carolina. They've kind of established, because North Carolina is notorious for being a basketball school, but the past few seasons, with the help of Mitchell Trubisky, they've kind of established themselves as a football school as well. Here's another upset. Oh, who you got? Sorry.
How do you see North Carolina doing without Mitchell Trubisky? Do you think they're slacking a little bit?
I mean, they're top 10 in the country, so they definitely have the pieces to rock with whoever they're playing with. And it's the ACC, so the conference isn't too terribly rough. I think it's the third best conference, in my opinion. You got the SEC, Big Ten, ACC, Big 12, Pac-12. But, yeah. Here's another upset I got. Missouri beating LSU.
I'm sorry, what?
Missouri beating LSU. Yeah, dude. LSU has lost everybody except for Justin Ross, receiver. They've lost everybody.
I'm looking at this. I wrote it down. I'm looking at this, just laughing in my head right now. I can't see Missouri beating LSU. I don't care if they play the Louisiana State sorority girls. Missouri can't win.
Okay.
But I'll make a wager with you. I'll give you $5 if they do.
Okay, and I don't have to give you anything if they don't?
No. Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's a no-brainer.
Because I know they won't win.
All right, yeah, that sounds good to me, man.
$5 wager.
All right, well, I mean, that's all like the big college football games this weekend. And we have a lot of fun topics that we're going to cover tomorrow. Is there anything else you want to talk about today, Jay?
I'm still laughing in my head about this. I'm sorry. But, oh my gosh. Missouri wins. What's the final score? It's not going to change the wager. What's the final score?
Let's roll with 23-20.
Okay. I'm writing my scores down. LSU wipes floor 39-17.
All right.
Terrible. Terrible.
Dude, I'm telling you, watch it happen.
I got Saturday off. That's going to be the only game I watch. I swear.
Okay.
I swear. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, Rival Sports Talk, that is all we have for today. We are going to cover a lot more tomorrow as we dissect into Week 5 of NFL football. We'll cover the and not necessarily NBA Finals. We'll talk about that a little bit today. But just NBA Finals, catch up on some more MLB playoffs and who wins, who's in, who's out, stuff like that. But if you haven't yet, please go follow, subscribe, Rival Sports Talk on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Spotify. Everything's still the same. Rival Sports Talk.
For sure.
We love and appreciate you. I'm Jake. This is Bo.
Yep. And before we go, because I'm kind of stupid sometimes, and I might not be able to figure out how to screen record, so I'm just gonna do the sponsor here, just in case I screw it. All right,
go for it.
So this episode was brought to you by Connor's Computer Repair. Again, they have the best rates around, the best customer service, and they've been a really good help to us here at Rival. We appreciate everything they've helped us with, and they can help you out too. So if your computer is screwed up and you need some help, go to connorscomputers.com and you can find the contact info on there. Yeah, the contact info on there. You can give him a call and he'll be out if you're in the Kansas City area, or if you're like in Los Angeles and you pay for his Uber, he'll probably come there too. But yeah, so it was a good episode. It was a fun time. And we'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.